Good morning, everybody. Dave Schultz, Lockdown Sunbelt. Thursday morning recap and preview. Kind of a recap of what happened Wednesday, and it was quite a night in the Sunbelt. App State takes over first place. They had an easy win on the road against Georgia Southern, 81-65. Meanwhile, Texas State, which we kind of mentioned a couple episodes ago, maybe it was on Wednesday, they were kind of lurking. They take down Troy, 74-62. So App State, technically a half a game ahead of Troy, but remember, they win the, quote, tiebreaker, if you will. Arkansas State does not have a letdown. They blow out Monroe after their big win in the Sunbelt MAC Challenge, 103-70. And Marshall comes back from 17 down in the second half. They were down 13 with about 13 minutes left to go. They go on a 10-0 run to get back in the ballgame. They take down Old Dominion 81-79. So Marshall is right in there. They go a half a game ahead of South Alabama. Those two teams will play on Monday, making up from that first storm that hit the East Coast-ish. All right, so just a little behind-the-scenes situation. We recorded and did the Marshall comeback first in today's episode because that game was final. Just as I started recording, App State went final. You got to wait for Troy to go final. Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe Troy went final first and then App State. So that's why I did Marshall first in the episode. Wasn't quite sure officially, although it did look that way that App was going to win that. All right, win that ball game rather easily. All right, today, South Alabama starts a brutal 3-game road trip at Southern Miss, at Arkansas State, and then at Marshall. South Alabama better win the Southern Miss ball game, or they could be looking at 0-3. They do a number on Arkansas State. They've had Arkansas State's number a couple of times over the last couple of years. But that's going to be offense versus defense. That'll be a classic matchup. And then Marshall's going to be a tough matchup on the road in Huntington. JMU taking on Georgia State. And you have a couple of streaking teams. At least it was at one point in time. I think Coastal's streak is over. But they won 7 out of 9. Cajuns hosting Coastal Carolina. They've won 4 in a row. And you see these teams with 6 losses. They have a shot at getting that 3rd and 4th seed late, all right? It's going to be tough to get a 1 or 2 seed, but they could absolutely get to the quarterfinals with some wins. So we will see how it goes. Again, the plan is to have JMU coach Marlon Eichenberry on, record the episode on Friday, post it on Saturday. We'll see if that comes to fruition, all right? Everybody have a great day. Appreciate all the support. Go to Lockdown Sunbelt on YouTube, and please subscribe. Have a great Thursday. We'll talk to you again on Friday.